Hello everyone, welcome to Advocate Vikas Bhardwaj Accounts classes at Enlighten the Institute. This video we have prepared for those people who have just entered into class 12th and they are going to study class 12th accountancy. So before starting anything, I would like to give them a glimpse of the class 12th accountancy syllabus, that whatever they are going to study throughout the whole year. So they should know that what they are getting into. So let's find out that what you are going to study in the coming session. And as this corona crisis is going on, so we all are just sitting at home quarantined, and so we have nothing to do. But basically the people who are entering class 12th, they will have a lot of pressure to cope later, because then the pressure will come directly and suddenly, and you will have very less time to just go with that. Anyways, let's coming back to the main stuff. So this video is specifically designed for class 12 students. So I just want to give them a little idea, a brief synopsis. It's a kind of brief outline of your class 12th accountancy syllabus. So before that, um, some of the students which I have already taught last year, and this year some new will be joining. Then coming to the main point directly now. So coming to this, I'm just showing you a slide. Just hold on. Yeah, before starting, we'll just find out, or we'll just review. I would say we'll just review the things which we already did in class 11th. So this is what we studied in class 11th accounting. Meaning of accounting. First of all, the first point is meaning of accounting, the definitions of accounting, its features, objectives, advantages, limitations, and uses. Then we directly moved on to the first basic step of accounting, that is what we call journal. And then we learned how to prepare ledger, and then we learned cash book and other subsidiary books as well. We also did bank reconciliation statement, BRS. Then we did trial balance and depreciation and bill of exchange, rectification of errors, and finally we learnt how to prepare final accounts. Final accounts are prepared at the end of the accounting year after preparing all kind of accounts. So final accounting was the most important chapter in class 11th, because I would say somewhere it is also related to class 12th also, and in BCom first year also you will study it again. Final accounts was very important. It's not that the other chapters were not important, but final accounting will keep on repeating itself. Uh, okay, this is what we studied in class 11th accounting. This was just the basic of accounting. Anybody who has just entered into, or who just enters this accounting area in his life, so he just needs to find out that what are the basics of accounting, and this is just the basic chapter. These are just the basic chapters. You just get to know that how do we do debit and credit, what are the principles of accounting, and a lot of the chapters I haven't discussed in this. I have just given you a brief outline. So I just tried to give you a glimpse of class 11th accounting, which you already have done, but just to give a small recap before moving ahead. Anyways, now let's move on to the class 12th accounting, for which the purpose of this video, for which I have designed all this material for you. Coming to the next page, to the next file, just hold on. Yeah, you can see this. Yeah, I think you are able to see, all of you. Class 12th accounting in brief. I have tried to give you a very brief outline of class 12th accounts. This is nobody would explain you in this manner, but what I have tried to give you a very small setup of class 12th accounting. Basically, there are three books: volume 1, volume 2, and volume 3. But I have mixed all those volumes so that you can understand, you can get the gist of the class 12th accounting, that what we are going to study actually and what is the purpose of class 12th accounts. In class 11th, we just did the basics, but in class 12th, what we are going to do is a little advanced level. I would say the second level of accounting, because in class 11th it was first level, class 12th you can say the second level. It is not very much advanced level, but somewhere it is the next level of accounting. So if I just try to make it a story of out of all that, what would we reduce from the class 12th accounts? Finally, I'm just trying to reduce the superfluous part and just trying to get a basic outline of class 12th accounting, and this is what it we can find out. This is what we can derive from this class 12th accounting. In brief, the first chapter, suppose we are doing the NPO. So the class 12th account starts from unit 1, that is non-profit organizations. So I will simply say that before starting any kind of business venture, let's assume that we are not doing business at all, because we do not know how to do a business. So we'll simply just doing the transactions, and we are doing those transactions just for the sake of learning that what we have to learn, what we have to do actually. First, let's practice all that. So before earning any profit, let's find out, or let's do that stuff which will take us to profit earning activity. So the first step is non-profit organizations, which we call NPO. We'll be doing all kinds of business activity, but in a non-business manner. Means we will not be profit oriented, we will not be money oriented, we'll simply be providing services to the people, we'll simply be providing facilities to the people. So what is included in non-profit organizations? Like there is a school, I can say there is a school included in this, which provides basic services of education to the students, to the children. But we cannot say that the only motive of any school is profit earning, because the motive of any school is basically to provide education. Obviously, on the other hand, it is also involved in earning money, but it is basically categorized under non-profit organizations, such kind of setups. So the first thing is non-profit organizations, and the second, this we have done. Just hold on. So NPO we have done, and second is partnership. This partnership, what do we mean by partnership? Partnership basically means that some people are entering into some business ventures, and if they are entering into some business venture, here we can say that we will be profit oriented, we will be earning some profits, we want to earn some handsome money. So partnership, minimum 2 partners are required. It can be more, can be a high number, and we'll study that how many number of partners will be required in various kind of partnership firm. There are rules attached to that. But in a partnership firm, obviously we are business oriented, and in NPO we were not business oriented. So we moved from first level to the second level. Like first we were not business oriented, second we were business oriented, and we opened a small firm. Partnership is a kind of small business, because not unlimited number of people can join such kind of business. A partnership firm is a firm which can include only limited number of partners. Then we move to the next level, that is called company. And if I talk about company, this is a very huge setup, and you need to understand that in a company there can be unlimited number of shareholders too. So what do you mean by shareholders? We need to find out. So first of all, it was non-profit organizations. We will learn that how an activity, how a transaction is done, how goods are sold, how services are provided, and we'll also accept money in return, but we will not be profit oriented. Then we will move to partnership. There we will do some small businesses, we'll open a firm, and there will be some partners, they will join the partnership firm, they will distribute profits and they will bear the losses. And then we'll move to company. And company, the business at a company level is done on a very high level. It is done on a very large scale. So a lot of raw materials, a large volume of raw materials are bought and then they are sold. Everywhere you will find out that a lot of money is involved, a lot of investment is involved, a lot of loans and borrowings are involved, capital also is involved, a lot of shareholders are there, and always there's a requirement of funds. So whether you get it from inside or you outside, it doesn't matter. But company is a large setup, it's a large scale business. And then after learning how to run a company and how a company is generally how a company operates, we'll move to the end result, the what we did in that company. We can also say that what we did in the partnership, but when we will prepare the financial statements, the financial statements are basically the end results. They are basically the end results. They are basically the end results of all the accounting throughout the whole year, what we prepared throughout the whole year, whatever accounts we prepared, whatever things we did throughout the whole year, whatever transactions we recorded. When we'll try to find out the end result of all that, that is called financial statements. So we'll prepare financial statements and then we'll try to find out that what is the financial position of the company. And once we find out the financial position of the company, we'll be able to find out whether we are doing a good job or we are only doing a normal thing, or we are not earning good profits, or our performance is poor or good, whatever. We'll only by reading, only by analyzing, only by going through the financial statements, we will be able to find out whatever we have done throughout the whole year, was that a success or was that a failure. Now the last stuff is cash flow statement. In cash flow statement, we'll find or we'll see simply the inflow of cash and outflow of cash. You can say it is like, you can say it is little like cash book, but not exactly like cash book, because in cash book we simply record the receipts and the payments. Simple. Here we will track what kind of cash is coming, what kind of cash is going. So inflow of cash and outflow of cash, a little bit similar but not exactly like cash book. It includes a lot other things too, and it is very much complicated also. So cash flow statement, I would say, if I try to make a story of all that class 12 accounting, I can simply say that first we learned how to do business by the process of NPO, where we did not want to earn profit, where we were not profit oriented. Then in partnership, we learned how to operate a small business with a limited number of partners. And then in a company with a large number of shareholders, large number of owners, and large scale business, then we learned a full scale business, high scale business, and then we moved on to financial statement, the end result of the company, what we did throughout the whole year. We try to find out that, and by going through the financial statements, we can very much find out that we are going in profits or we are suffering huge losses. And then finally, obviously, cash matters, people, cash matters. So everything is being done, everything is done in business just for earning a lot of cash. So this is how I had tried to make a story out of it. I hope it clears class 12 accounting to you in brief. This was just a brief synopsis. This was a very brief idea about class 12 accounting. In the next video, that will I will discuss all these 5 units, but in much detail. So before that, I have just given you a brief outline so that you can develop some interest, you can get some idea, and maybe it helps you to just search the papers of your class 12 books, and it can inculcate some interest. So I hope that it clears a lot of things for class 12 accounts, and we'll meet in the next video now. Thank you. That's it for now.